You're running back over here, but you will be hit with a bunch of troops, so good luck with that. You're probably coming after me, or else you're going for one of those forts. You are going for one of those forts, excellent. So the forts are going to hold them up, and that's going to buy me the time that I require for my heavy infantry to make it over to their side. Excellent. Am I uniting all of the barbarians? I am currently trying to civilize my own nation, but I'm sure that there is going to be some barbarian unification happening at some point. Pop growth? Or manpower? You know what, let's go with the manpower right now. Aegis of the Ancestors. Seeing as this is a civil war going on. As soon as toll falls, they'll just have this area. I'm happy for them to just start picking away at this stuff. How are they doing for manpower? 36,000. So there are definitely quite a few bodies that they could try to throw at us. No. I'm not going to let you fight me here. When do you arrive? 12th. When do I leave? 18th. Crap. Okay, I guess we are fighting here. Had I noticed that earlier, I could have probably run to Vindua and made a proper escape. Go. 13,000 against 3,000. Even though they have the defensive advantage, they had no morale when they arrived because that was a shattered army. 20,000 versus 12. We are... Why are we deception? We should be skirmish. Crap. What are they? They're envelopment. What beats envelopment? Envelopment is the wolf. Shock beats envelopment. We can do shock. Battle of Toll. We're victorious. So let's have you. Where are you running to? You're still shattering all the way across the world. Irritating. Some of my big armies are starting to arrive. Now we're on shock. Both sides take extra damage. But we do extra damage. 29% extra damage to be precise. And there we are, victorious. Let's follow that up with a shattering destruction of their army. We're going to leave you guys behind. I see you are on deception. Let's give you skirmishing for now. We're going to go in with the two heavies. It'll be at a -1. We should be able to do quite a lot of damage. Duretica defeated. Stack wiped. Excellent. That's one of their armies gone. Let's move you over here. How much manpower are they on? 35,000. They are not replenishing very fast. Fact. Alright, so this is 21,000 of my elites versus 10,000 of theirs. Shock was countered by bottleneck, but it's a bad bottleneck. So they have a 12% swing. They do have the terrain advantage, and they also have the... Oh no, that's me. Yeah, they have the terrain advantage, but I have the commander advantage. I also have the troop quality advantage and the numbers advantage. Okay, good. I'm gonna say... Let's follow up. Oh, actually, we can go here. So if one of you... Which is the one with the more troops? You are. So let's select you and go to Buria. And that way we can hit both of these armies. We're force marching. They are not going to be able to run, because the AI doesn't seem to force march. In the midst of a fallow season, Sigigeus Mararicus, one of our most esteemed governors, held a vast and lavish party in the summer palace at Regina Prima. So I lose a lot of popularity, he gains loyalty. I'm going to say you need to pay the city. Ah, some more troops have arrived. Excellent. Light infantry. And you can go here. We'll start taking these fortifications now. What we've got here first. That sucks for you. Siege Untold is 1. There we go. So they have nowhere to run. They can only, like, run in this area. They are completely surrounded. This civil war is basically over now. They still have 35,000 manpower, but they're just not going to have the time to replenish it. Oh! I was reading that. I was like, my base... I thought I was 70,000 short. I was like, how the hell did that happen? No, we're 40,000. That's fine. We can recover that. Oh, you can sit in Stragona. Let's stop the force marching now. Shattered. Chase. You go and siege that. You go and siege that. Force march, chase them. Thankfully, because I'm winning all the battles, I always have morale. They never do. Victorious! At long last, the brutal struggle with our own nation has come to a close. The remains of the armies once commanded by Hramlaik Dagaricius lie broken and demolarized, awaiting our judgment. Hramlaik himself has been cast in irons while we decide how we should punish him and his co-conspirators for their transgressions against the people of Langobardia. So we can gain 23,000 manpower. Or we'd kill them all. All of our units, or all of our people get extra loyalty. They're not going to be disloyal again, because I'm not going to give them armies. That was just the purging of the old clan system. That's been done. Treason demands punishment, but let the soldiers live. That's going to allow me to recover from this war quicker as well. And there we go. Civil war over. Transition complete. We are now a monarchy, which should be completely loyal. Oh, that's the force march icon, isn't it? Just disconnected my headset. Keep doing that. That was a surprisingly one-sided civil war. Honestly, I fought that civil war probably the best war I've ever fought. Like, everything I did right. I split up their forces. I crushed their armies with my army crushing armies, and they are built to kill barbarian forces. Heavy infantry and heavy cavalry is an amazing combination against chariots, light infantry and archers. And I used my light infantry, which were my provincial garrisons, and there's a reason I had those units available to take territory, because they're really good at sieging. Been watching some Let's Plays. Anyone feel Carthage is the new Venice? Oh, it's absolutely the new Venice. It's all about the money for Carthage. Mercenaries, mercenaries, and more mercenaries. Oh, and also some ships. TN Vikings, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And we can now start rebuilding. So we have no disloyal people. Because well, frankly, they're dead. We have a lot of money that we can reinvest. We also have destroyed all of the crappy unit armies, with the exception of yours. So it's only the king's retinue that still exists. But that's fine, because that's freed up a bunch of money for better soldiers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another of my special units. 6 heavies, whoops. 4, 5, 6. To replace the elite unit that I lost. And then you need to spread out. Hey Fanro, what are my general goals for this playthrough? To form the Dwarven Kingdom. I mean, we moved from Germany, from the yucky forests of Germany to the lovely, magnificent, marvellous mountains of the Carpathians, and changed our migratory tribe into a settled tribe, and then most recently into a monarchy. I mean, ultimately I'd kind of like to take Rome down. I think that's going to be my long-term goal here. But we just fought the Civil War, which was basically the last vestiges of the clan system, trying to fight back and restore their power. They failed. Wild game. Oh, that's going to give me archer discipline. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't really use archers. Not anymore. And yeah, the capital is now going to need to find something new to import. Base metals don't really do it. Grain, fish. We have no livestock here. Can I buy in livestock? I can. And I would like to. It's going to increase my population growth. So now we have fish, grain, and livestock for maximum pop growth. Still 30,000 men short, but that's fine. Right. Where can you go where you're not going to suffer attrition? I mean, frankly, back down here. I do love the fact that the more civilized your nation, the bigger the armies they can maintain. So, like the whole of Langobardia, because we're a super civilized nation now, I think we're actually more civilized than Rome is, can maintain, like, these whole legions. I'm actually curious about that. What's the civilization map mode? Rome, 56, 60, 64, 62, 60... We are so close to Rome in terms of civilization level. Like, we are basically the new Rome. The only thing where we lack is technology, and we are going to be catching them pretty rapidly. Speaking of technology, we have loads of oratory, which we can use to burn away some more of these tribesmen. There really aren't very many tribesmen left. There really aren't very many tribesmen left. In my entire nation now, there are 35 tribesmen out of a population of 1,600. 42% freeman, 31 slave, 24 citizen. We do need to promote more of them to citizen, and we are going to go on a big promotion spree a little bit later. Are there any... Yes, we have a couple of positions that we need to hand out again. So we need a new Chancellor. Oh. Kid's now 12 years old. He's terrible at military, terrible at civic, good at oratory, good at religion. And he's going to be very high legitimacy because basically everyone is supporting him now. They've seen what happens if they don't. So the Marshal... In fact, I can get rid of a bunch of the commanders for this. A couple of loyal units. Let's dismiss you. Smoke and hold on to yours. You can be dismissed. You can be dismissed. You can be dismissed. So all of these war hosts are actually regional garrisons, which I need to restore to their regions. So I'm just going to go ahead and dismiss all of those commanders. And then that is going to give me a bigger pool of people to bring in as the marshal. You are extremely loyal. Bring you in. Then a new chancellor. Go for you. Actually, we probably have a bunch of people in jail, don't we? No. Interesting. Alright. You can be assigned to this region. You can be assigned to this region. You can head down to here and be assigned to that one. You can assign to this one. And then you are a fighty general too. And now I am going to take a quick look at my government. I'm going to see where the most freemen are. Vistula still. So the Vistula is going to be the premier recruitment place. And we're just going to make sure that I've got a training camp everywhere I possibly can in the Vistula. Apparently not. Okay, so that's all forts there, or training camps. Then next spot's going to be Margasinia. Okay, and then we'll get some more training camps. Here. I'll save a little bit of money just in case. I don't see any immediate threats, which is why I'm going a bit gung-ho with the train camps. But they will increase the amount of manpower we're generating by 10% per province. And considering that's where all the free men are, that's where all the manpower is going to be generated. Hey Charles, how are you doing? Danny Buster, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so Treasury is still super healthy. So once we've recovered the manpower, we could probably establish another legion or two. I like the size of the legion that we have right now. They're pretty good. And we are able... Oh. You timed that terribly. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. 1v1. They have... Why did you not do this while I was in a civil war? You waited until afterwards when I started to reconsolidate. I mean, they have one major advantage. I'm not going to underestimate them. They have this, which is an obscene amount of technology, but they have 25 cohorts against my 104. And they're all light infantry and archers. Do you know what counts as light infantry and archers? Heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. El Dovi and Drunken Dragoon, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. So you stay where you are, you head over here, so we have a couple of extra troops. Do we have forts down? Oh no, we don't actually. Huh. Okay, so there is going to be a little bit of land switching hands here. That's fine. I have one major advantage when it comes to these wars. I'm freaking huge, so they can take some attrition while they try to siege me down. The AI chose poorly, as Chris would say, indeed. You're already established. And we have an army in place already. 17 years old. Enslavement efficiency up. Loyalty gain chance down. You're a terrible commander though, so this is going to be Theobald Theodos. Going to be in charge of that. And now I just need to recover some manpower, so time is on my side. They'll just fight smarter than me, and then the 104 won't count for anything. I mean, admittedly, about half of that 104 are light infantry. But those aren't the ones I'm going to be using for fighting. Oh, that's a point. I have another military tech, so we're up to tech 7. We have 6 tradition, so we are owed another. Oh, we can get the raise levies ability. And that basically means, hey, do you want some free troops, Mordred? Why, yes. Yes, I would. They'll be like, alright, have some free troops. I'll be like, totally cool. Thank you so much for that, free troops. Your region edge is right there. I don't want you getting too close because you are light infantry. Although we're going to need some light infantry in this area to attack them. So you would actually be a pretty good candidate for that. Why do you only have 6? Oh, I know why you have 6. Duh. Because you only ever had 6. You're the garrison for Boy, and Boy was small. Guys, if you're, attacking us, then you actually need to attack! That's the word. Yes. And here comes the second unit of heavies. Where's my third? Oh, I'm still up there. You have quite a long way yet to come. Just going to double check that none of these, force marching. Oh, on the move, probably. There's some cavalry. Oh. Hello, cavalry. You probably do want a commander. Man, the quality of my commanders. Oh! Wait, what? Right, these are all the commanders I fired. When are you eligible again? That's the kind of information which would be kind of useful. I forgot I fired all of my commanders. Do I have any horse archers? No, we have no step horses. Besides, dwarven horse archers? It's all about the heavy infantry here. Mordred went full Stalin with his purging. Yes. Yes, he did. Do you know if it's possible to convert your ruler in the nation to another culture or religion? It's not, no. Unless there are some events, like Egypt allows you to. Geraldus has sent word he has fallen ill. Oh no. Oh, this is my kid. Absolutely. Seek treatment. He's only 12. Swelling and inflammation. Oh dear. So you have arrived. You can be temporarily assigned to this region while my armies get into position. Where are theirs? This is the slowest... Oh, they did bring in some allies. Who'd you bring? People who are so far away they can never get involved. Oh, no. And Getia. I mean, this is going to be a pain. This is all hills, forests, and mountains. Oh, but that's the gold mine. That's the other province that I wanted. Now, where's the gem mine? There. Not at war with the gems, unfortunately, but I am at war with the other gold mine. Okay, I'm gonna have to summon some troops. I can't recruit anything to the army. I think that you're gonna have to be one of them. Very sorry. We're gonna need some more people for sieging. Level 1 fort. It's only a capital. And there's the invention. Siege ladders, assault ability, discipline, siege engineers, +1 siege capacity. I mean, I really want to get this tech spread, mass pewter production, before this finishes, but I also really want to get sapping so I don't need to deal too much with attrition. I'm gonna risk it. Because I'm not really expecting to spend anything else on civic power. When does this arrive? October, so 2 years, 2 months. Which is 24, 25, 26 months. 26 times 5 is 130, so we will get the next amount of civic power before this finishes. So let's get sapping. And now I'm not allowed to spend civic power on anything else. Otherwise I screw that calculation up. Alright, horsemen have arrived. Are any of my... Aha! Better commanders available now. No. Actually, they're not. Why are you not eligible? Crossbows will be practically non-existent in this time period. Yeah, that's true. Problem in games like this, I never play optimally. Could play much better strategically sometimes, but I end up role-playing. So it's more fun doing it that way. Like, I'm definitely not playing optimally right now. If I was doing optimally, I'd probably have far more light cavalry units. But I'm quite liking my heavy infantry, heavy cavalry formations. They've actually been quite strong. Let's also speed up to speed 4. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was have you build some roads to Marconis. This is like my 2 main cities.